Hey everyone, and welcome to a brand new Classic 6 Rocks Stobart review. Now in today's review we are continuing with the World of Stobart collection, so without further ado let's take a look at what we've got today then. So as you can see here we've got the certificate of authenticity. As you can see it's part of the World of Stobart. So this certificate basically certifies that the model accompanying this document is an authentic replica officially licensed and approved by Eddie Stobart. As you can see we've got the Stobart rail logo just there. Now the model we're looking at today, as you can see pictured, is a Colmar T10000FS Type 9B and the fleet number is W077, and it is produced by Atlas Editions. Well, it's also Oxford Diecast as well, they produce it sort of on behalf of Atlas Editions. So if we just take a look at the back of the certificate, you can see we've got a bit of information about the Colmar T10000FS Type 9B. So I'll just let you have a read of that for a moment. Okay, so on the bottom of the certificate as well, there's also just a bit of information about the guarantee to the customer as well, if you've also signed up to the Atlas Editions collection. Now, I'm no longer subscribed to this collection as I now get my World of Stobarts off eBay because I'm looking at getting certain ones, so I don't really want to be signing up for some of the models that were pre-released when the other Atlas Editions collection came out as well. So that's the certificate, so we'll just get the model now. So I've got the model just here, so as you can see it's presented in the World of Stobart box. There's nothing too special about the design. It's not like the previous collection where you had an image of the model on the front. It's just got the World of Stobart logo. Now I think it would have made a nice touch if they'd included the image on the front of here as well. But anyway, that's not the main thing that we're looking for. The main thing is the model that's inside this box. So turn the box round to the side, as you can see it's a special edition collector's model and it's in 1/76 scale die-cast metal. And on the bottom, just here, as you can see, we've got the Atlas Editions logo just there and the Eddie Stobart wording. Okay, so let's take the model out and have a look at it. Okay, so the first thing that we notice is that it's protected by the ice cube or block of ice packaging. So we're just going to take this off here, like so. Apologies if the audio sounds like there's a bit of an echo. I've put that down to the conditions in my room actually. So hopefully you'll be able to hear me absolutely fine. But if you can't hear me properly for any reason, just leave me a comment below and I'll look at how I can improve the audio if it is required. So first off, it's not too light, it's not too heavy, it's a bit in between really. Now I will be putting these actually on a shelf in the loft, so I don't actually keep these bottom plinths, well I don't keep the box but I sometimes keep like these, but sometimes I do have to throw them away just because I don't want to be keeping things that I don't actually need. So as you can see on the bottom we've got a description which is Colmar T10000FS Type 9B and the fleet number is W074. Now, for some reason on the certificate it says the fleet number is W077, so I'm guessing this is a fault with Atlas Editions actually, and they've actually got either the certificate or the display stand wrong. But if you do know the actual fleet number, please leave your comments below. So as you can see, we'll start with the front. It's got a little moving excavator arm, as you can see, like so, and also the bucket tilts down bank and upwards as well. And I suppose you can have it in any position really. But like I say, if you're putting it on the display you can set it to a certain way, but it's totally up to you how you have it. I'm not going to tell you how to put it. So taking a look at the front, we'll just have to lift this arm up actually. If I just zoom in with the camcorder, you can see we've got the cab there where the driver sits, and we've also got the fleet number on there which is W034, so that must be correct. Now we've also got these wheels now. I believe these wheels connect to the track and it sort of like drives on the train tracks. So So we'll just zoom out as to not blur the focus. So I'll just lower this arm back down. So taking a look at the side of the excavator, as you can see, we've got the driver's door where the driver gets in and out of just there, as well as another door which I think it is on the back just there. We've got the Stobart rail logo just on the bottom of the door, as you can see, along with the word T10000FS. So we'll zoom out. So on the excavator arm as well, we've got the Stobart rail branding, if you can see that. One thing that it does do, it does turn in a full 360 degree motion. So I'll just get it back round to the same side. So you can turn it to any position you want, as mentioned. So turning the model round to the back now. Again, on the back we've got the wheels that connect to the track so that the vehicle can actually drive on the rails as well as the road. As you can see on the top left and right hand sides, we've got the T10000FS wording in green. Now, I'm a bit intrigued as to why they've chosen green for this model, because if it's a Stobart rail vehicle, I would have thought they may have gone with blue, but there might be a reason behind this. But if you do know, please leave your comments below. But if there's no reason, then obviously you don't need to tell me. As you can see, we've got the Stobart rail branding on the back just there and the word civil engineering underneath. So we'll just zoom out again. So moving around to the other side, as you can see, there's nothing much different on this side, but I've actually noticed that it has actually got some more wording on the side of the excavator just here, which we're going to have a look at. So if we just zoom in, as you can see, it's called a road railer. So it's one that works on the road and on the rail. And as you can see again, we've got the Stobart rail branding on the side just there, as well as the T10000FS wording, which again is in green. And moving across again to the excavator arm, you can see we've got the Stobart rail branding as well. Now, I did receive some feedback from another user who'd watched one of my other videos, and he asked if I could mention about the build quality. Now, that was one thing that he was actually looking for in a model, and he just asked if I could maybe mention it in future reviews, so that people might sort of be persuaded to buy the models that I sort of review. Not buy them off me, obviously buy them like from eBay or wherever. Now they are die-cast metal, these models. They're not plastic as such, but they are a really, really good model, and I can't really say much more about the sort of build quality, because looking at it, it looks absolutely fine as it is, and Atlas Editions always do a good job. Well, lots of die-cast, should I say, do a good job of building these models for Atlas Editions, and no matter where you have them, whether they're on a shelf or on a model layout somewhere, they always look really, really good as part of the scene or part of the display. I mean, I highly recommend these models to absolutely everybody as well. I don't just review them for the sake of reviewing them, it's because they're such well built and good quality models. So I can only say so much about it, but the rest is obviously up to yourselves whether you want to purchase it or not. So that is it basically, the Colmar T10000FS Type 9B excavator in Stobart rail livery.